Hey, Mike here, michaelpitluck.com, and in this video I'm just going to show you how to add your Facebook pixel to Kartra. And so let's get to it, because I'm going to actually do it for one of my little funnels here in Kartra. So I'm just going to go to one of my sites here. There's a ZMC, and I'm not in the make money online space. I actually run a business for musicians, but this channel here is just dedicated to me showing you what I learn as I try to build out the business online. All right, so here we go, trying to figure this out. Let's see. So what we need to do is I'm just going to go to the first page, which is going to be the opt-in page, which is right here. So I'm going to go to edit this page. We'll go to edit, and I'm going to come over to Facebook. And we'll go to Events Managers, and what we need to do is get the pixel. So what I'm going to do is go to Add Events here from a new website, and we're going to click on Install Code manually, and we can copy that. Now, instead of having to do that every single time, I've created just a Google document that has the pixel code ready for me to go, so I don't have to try to think about how to get to that pixel code every time on Facebook. Although it's pretty easy, as you saw, this is just a lot easier for me. I just go to the document that houses a lot of the links that I need or the code that I need. Anyway, just a tip for you if you are interested in doing something like that for yourself. But in Kartra here, what we're going to do on the page, the opt-in page, is go to Settings. We're going to go to Tracking Code, and we're going to drop the tracking code right down here. It's really important that you put it in here. Alright, so we'll hit Apply, and we'll just wait for it to load. So go ahead and hit Save. Kind of anal about this. I'm going to save it, then I'm going to publish the page, and then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and look at the page. And on the page, what I'm going to do is double check. So let's go ahead and incognito this. Actually, we can't do it incognito, so I'm going to come over here, and right over here, this Facebook helper, we can see that we have a page view. Now, this is just an extension for Chrome, so you can just get it off the Chrome store. It's free, but basically it just tracks what pixels are going to be on any page. And so it's great to make sure that when you are trying to add a pixel onto your page, that it registers properly. And so you can see right here with page view, that's all we need. We just need a page view tracked for this opt-in page. All right, so next what we'll do is we're going to add a pixel to the page after the opt-in, so basically the thank you page for the opt-in, and we're going to track that was a lead event. All right, so let's do that now. So thinking about this in real time, because here I am doing it in real time. So what we need to do is I'm going to come back here, just copy this. And I think this will be the good part here, because we'll have to do a little bit of extra coding here. So what we'll do is we'll go to Return to Dashboard, because we're already done with the landing page, squeeze page, whatever. I'm going to come back here, and then we're going to go to the page after the opt-in. And that's just going to be an educational VSL page. For me, it could be whatever you want for you. Typically, an OTO, one-time offer. I'm doing just a VSL, educational style. Just what is that? It's a video, educational video that transitions into an offer, and so that's what happens after someone opts in on my page. So what we'll do is we'll go to Edit, and then we'll just let this load. And of course, now as far as I know, we have to add the pixel code to every page in Kartra, which blows my mind. Like for example, in Kajabi, I use Kajabi as well, or even if you're using WordPress, you could just kind of put your pixel globally and it covers all pages. But it seems like in Kartra, and I could be mistaken about this, you have to add it onto every single page, which is kind of a pain, but it is what it is. There's some other advantages to using Kartra. And so just applying the pixel there. I don't want to rush it, but as again, all we did, we went to the Settings tab and we put the tracking code right there, and that's awesome. So now what we need to do though is add in the lead tracking. Okay, so right now Facebook is only tracking a page view on this page, but I also want it to track a lead, because when someone lands on this page, they are a lead because I've captured their email address. And so I need to tell Facebook that when someone lands on this page, they are a lead. And so I need to create that standard event, because then later on I can create custom audience, or not just custom audiences. Well, yeah, I can create custom audiences based on these lead events, or I can create custom conversion for lead events, or I can create lookalike audience for lead events, all right? Really important stuff. So what we'll do is I'm going to save progress before I forget, because I'll probably forget. Don't know why I'm in frantic mode right here, but I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to hit publish live. And what I'm going to do right now is just show you that the lead event not the lead event, but the page event registers on this page. So if we look at the Facebook Pixel Helper thing, you can see right there that a page view event registers, but not a lead event because we haven't set that up yet. Okay, so now what we're going to do is set up the lead event. And so thinking about how to do this, there is one way that wasn't working for me recently, so I just found another way. But if we come back over to the events manager in Facebook, remember now we're setting up a lead event for that page. So what we need to do is come to add events, and what we can do is click from the pixel. So we'll do from the pixel, and then this is one option. One option is to open the event setup tool. Another option, which we're going to do both options, is install event using code. And that's what I want to do because that always works. But we're going to try the event setup tool. For whatever reason it wasn't working before, maybe it'll work now. And so I'm just going to copy this here. And what we'll do is we'll paste that in there just like that. Okay, and we're going to open website. Okay, so now Facebook is going to open our website, and we have this little tool over here. And maybe I'm doing this wrong, I don't know, I don't care because I'll get it right in the end. But here what I could do is I can go to track a URL. So I'm going to tell Facebook to track a URL, and when they track this URL, what they're going to track it as is a lead event. So I'm going to go to track URL, and I'm going to select one of these standard events here. Of course, we're going to select lead because when someone lands on this page, I'm going to consider them a lead. I'm going to switch URL equals to URL contains, because who knows, maybe some weird things get added to the URL here. And then what we're going to do is we're not going to include a value, and I'm going to go ahead and hit confirm. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and hit finish setup now. As you can see, I am doing this in real time, so if you're insecure about setting this all up, hey, I'm just in the trenches like you. I barely know what's going on here, so don't ask me again. I'm going to go ahead and hit skip this. Hopefully that worked. Hopefully when I hit skip, that didn't just cancel everything that I just did. So I'm going to hit refresh. And so what we're going to do now is come over here. I'm going to refresh the page, and we're going to come over to the pixel, and it seems like we still have just a page view set up. Okay, so that's the thing, is we don't have the lead event being tracked. I don't know why. I don't care. What I am going to do, though, is make sure that it does work. So I'm going to go from the pixel. We're going to install events using code because the event setup tool didn't work. Maybe it was because I hit the skip button. Maybe when you're doing this, don't hit the skip button. I'm going to do install events using tracking code. So it's going to take you to this page right here. I'm going to do a Command F search for lead because I want to look for the lead event here. And why does it not have a lead event? Okay, so this is conversion tracking. Standard events. Okay, so looks like for whatever reason, lead is not on here. Why would lead not be on there? I don't know why. So what I'm going to do... Okay, interesting. So we got to figure it out. Okay, so you're going to be with me in real time as we figure this out right now. We're going to go to track lead event Facebook code. And I'm just going to put lead in quotes here just to make sure that the pages... Okay, I'm going to open up some of these pages here. I'm going to go to lead. There we go. So, okay. So, I'm not sure why it didn't show up on the other page, but it is showing up on this page. So, right here, Facebook track lead, that is what we need. So, when we add this code to the pixel code we pasted on the Kartra page, then it's going to tell Facebook to track that URL as a lead, which is exactly what we want. We tried setting that up with the event tool. That didn't work for me. Again, maybe it was because I hit the skip button. But what we're going to do is just hard code it in. And so what we need to do is come over to Kartra. I'm going to close this out. And I'm going to move myself out of the way. And what we need to do is we need to put this right here. Okay, so right above the script tag, right underneath the Facebook track page view code. Doesn't need to be underneath it, but we're just going to put it underneath it. It could be right above it. Maybe it could be anywhere. I don't know. I just always see it below, so that's where I put it. So I'm going to hit apply. And so now what we've done is we've hard-coded in the lead tracking event for this specific page. So I'm going to hit apply again, and just because I'm very OCD about this, I'm going to save progress, and then I'm going to publish live. Maybe this is totally redundant, I don't care, but at least I know every single time it's going to work. So I'm going to copy the URL now. Now remember, I keep on going incognito. So remember, last time we did this, last time we double checked to see if the lead event registered, it did not. So now let's see if the lead event does register, because we've hard-coded it in. Okay, so let's see. Look at that. Okay, so our Facebook helper plugin, whatever, we can now see that we are sending this page to Facebook as a lead. So we get the page view event and we get the lead event, both register, both are being sent over to Facebook. And so that is how you add your pixel code. You got to add it to the settings tab just to do a little bit of review. And if you want to track some standard events like lead event, and you can imagine the exact same thing would happen, the exact same thing you would need to do if you wanted to track a purchase event. But if we come down here, this is where you need to post the Facebook tracking code. And if you want to do a different standard event like a lead and a purchase, then you got to add in this little extra code. And you can see it's very easy to find. All I had to do was just a little Google search, and that's it. That's what I wanted to show you how to do in this video. And again, if you want to do a purchase event, exact same thing. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I am a Kartra affiliate. So somewhere down below the video there will be an affiliate link if you're interested in using Kartra, although this is pretty advanced, so if you're watching this you're probably already a Kartra member. But anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to, like the video, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.